They're right at a bill. But considering what they do and the library that they've written for it and the language right there for Python, which I'm already starting to get pretty comfortable with, that's eight channels is the analog, so that's $5 a sensor on the I2C. That's $40, but now we're talking about how much programming time am I going to spend trying to write for the I2C bus and create everything when we can spend another $60 and get that library that's already written. I can just pull the voltages individually and call it good.
Well, and how much, in all seriousness, how much more reliable is the replaceable board than a hodgepodge of miscellaneous cables and sensors that need to be ensured that they're wired properly? And I'm not disparaging or saying you couldn't. I'm just, the wonders of Occam's razor.
Yeah, no, exactly, and that's my point. I mean, with the boss anyway. When you talk about all the time I'm going to spend setting up each individual sensor inside the box, and then, sending the leads out to do the testing, when I can just run some Cat5, and the Cat5 is 8 voltage sensors, and it's done. I mean, really. And he agrees with me, but I don't know that he's actually going to jump and buy the thing yet. I've been reading the libraries and how they interface and everything, so that when he does, it'll be ready to go. But I'm also still reading, I've still got to do work on the I2C bus stuff anyway, because there's the 2 other sensors that we need to monitor, and the only mode of those that I have found is on I2C. So there you have that.
Well, yeah, that's nice, because you figure the one-wire sensors, and by the way, Cat5 would be 4 sensors, wouldn't it? Because you figure you get 2 wires each.
Yeah, that's what I said, though. 2 strands of Cat5 is 8 sensors.
You dropped out on the 2. I missed that. Yeah, so you figure that's pretty easily run. And Cat5 is cheap.
Yeah, I was going under the bridge. I'm just about to my exit, but yeah. Like I said, 2 strands of Cat5 is 8 sensors, so I was going to use Cat5 anyway, but now it's easier. And yes, Cat5 is very cheap, so fixing to get off the exit here, Mark, so I'll go ahead and sign with you, because, I'm just going to end up going down in the hole. So, good to hear your voice. We'll catch you later, Mark. 73, AC8LT, AIAW. Be clear on your final.
Yep, I've almost made it to 94, so I'm making great time here. So, have a great night, sir, or a great day, sir. Don't work too hard. Don't throttle any coworkers any more than I would. 73 to AIAW from AC8LT. Clear and listening.
AC8LT, Kilo Echo 8, Charlie Echo Hotel. Name is Mike.
KE8CEH, this is AC8LT. Morning, Mike. Name here is Mark. How you doing today?
Hey, morning, Mark. Doing a lot better. I just threw up an insanely powerful antenna up on the mobile here this morning, and we're just trying it out on 440 for the first time. I used to have one of those little 18-inch mag mounts, and it cooked the last radio. So this is the replacement radio and the replacement antenna. So I'm Warren, and I'm hoping I'm hitting the GM machine pretty good this morning.
Oh yeah, you are doing just fine. No audio issues at all on your signal. You sound real good. Nice strong signal.
Oh, very good. What a life it is to have less than a 10 to 1 SWR. I'd measured it, and there was clearly something wrong with one of the antennas. I believe that's what cooked that radio. I was in pretty big panic on the road there as all the smoke started pouring forward in the cabin here.
Oh dear. I can honestly say I've been there. I had a GPS that I powered, that old GPS board that was powered with a 7805 that I let get a little too warm on this radio, and had a similar failure. Thankfully the radio survived, but the charcoal briquette of a GPS didn't.
Yeah, I've smoked my fair share of electronics back in the days, but I was concerned when it went up that it was the auxiliary battery, or the charge controller, or the relay board, or something with a little more juice going through it. So I'm as bad as it is to lose a radio, I'm glad it was that rather than what it could have been. So fire extinguisher back there just in case, but since it was the aux battery that went up, I don't know if it would even make a dent.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. That would be rather problematic. But well, yeah, you're sounding really good. Sounding really good there. And thankfully Warren is not a huge hike to get the repeater, so that's not surprising when you have a decent radio and a decent antenna system that you're making it in as strong as you are, but it's nice as well.
Yeah, there's a good bit of loss through the system, but there's also a good bit of gain on the antenna, so it all works out in the end. Mark, thanks very much for coming back to me this morning. I'll leave you to it.
Well, Mike, you have a wonderful day. 73 to KE8 CEH from AC8LT.
AC8LT, KE8 CEH, 73.